ArtSpace Lima, a busy place, and today to tell us about things happening, Executive Director Sally Windle. Thanks for joining us, Sally.
Thank you for having me.
All right, you've got a lot happening, and that includes this Friday. We've got poetry in Sugar Alley.
Yeah, what's nice is Tim Cheeseman is our poet laureate, so he's arranged for some things to happen, different public readings, and this is going to go on outside. They're calling it the cold read, but it looks like the temperature is going to kind of be cooperating, so I want to know who's on weather. But they've got a really nice event planned. There'll be an open mic, and we're going to be in the alcove, which is beside ArtSpace, but it's off of Cherry Alley, and we've got space heaters, so it's going to be cozy. It might be a little chilly to start with, but we're real excited because this goes from 5 o'clock to 8 o'clock. It's free and open to the public, and it's another venue that people who do poetry can get a mic, and so it's a great opportunity. Different, but it's going to be really exciting. First for us.
Well, I think it's fun, and you're right. I think the weather's going to cooperate. Exciting stuff.
Yeah.
All right, so Saturday, though, you have some fun things for the kids to do. Let's talk about this.
Our kid's teacher is Ellie Keene, and she's home from college, and so she just packed up classes. She had one last week, and for the next 2 Saturdays, the 16th and 23rd, we're going to have kids' classes with ornaments, snow globes, watercolors, even clay, and I was even giving her some ideas for last night. Just a lot of things for kids to do. So if the kids are getting a little anxious, we've got a way to, I guess, channel that energy. And from 11 o'clock to 1 o'clock on both of those Saturdays, we're going to have the kids' classes, and we're looking for a big audience and just a nice celebration, kind of get us in the mood and do some fun things for the kids.
Do you want them to sign up ahead of time for that, or can they just drop in?
Sure. It's really nice to sign up ahead of time, but we've got lots of supplies. So if they just happen to wander in on Saturdays, that's fine too. We've got plenty of things for everybody to do.
Awesome. All right. So it is the holiday season and people are shopping. And don't forget your gift shop, right?
All right, we've got two. We've combined Shop for Good and our artist gift shop inside ArtSpace. And the nice layer that's happening is we have a lot of people that use our clay lab, and they're starting to create some really unique ceramics. So we put those in our gift shop too. So we have the things that most people are used to seeing, like pottery from Joey Noriega and Brandon Knott, jewelry from Terry Lynn Blosser, watercolors, prints. So we have those unique items that people sometimes look for when it's a hard to find gift for a person. But then we also have the wooden puzzles, and the wooden puzzles from downtown Lima have been a real hit. We keep getting more and more because that's an asked for item. So we've got lots of variety, and I'm sure we'll find something for every person on everybody's list.
Right. That's a cool thing, too, because it's local and it's fun stuff. All right. Yeah. So also maybe while you're at the gift shops, don't forget the Habitat exhibit, right? It's still up.
Right. We will still have that up until December 30th. We've kind of made a little alteration that if someone would like to purchase one of the pieces in the show, which goes to benefit Habitat for Humanity, we'll release it before Christmas. And so we want to, help with the Christmas spirit here. But it's a great exhibit. These artists have put in a lot of thought to saying, this is what Habitat means to me. And again, our exhibits are open anytime that we're open, which is 10 to 5, Tuesday through Saturday. And it's always free and open to the public. And we've even got a docent. So if you have any questions or you want to discuss some things, we've got some people here with some knowledge that will help you out.
All right. And the Sullivans have been so good to ArtSpace, and they've meant a lot. And you've got a library open now?
Yes, we were so fortunate to get the bulk of their art books when they passed away, and that's 135 boxes arrived at ArtSpace, and so we had to dedicate something that would house these. So we've got this real cozy area in ArtSpace. It's off of our regular library, which is a lending library, and it's probably the nicest collection of art books, I would say, in the county, even with higher ed having a lot of emphasis, as well as our local library with arts. This is a collection of the work of the books that they traveled and collected themselves. And so we're very, very fortunate. We wanted to honor them with something very kind to show off that. So we're going to have some of their artwork in there as well. But it's a great space. You can just bring a cup of coffee and sit in the comfy chair and get some real art inspiration.
It looks like it. All right. And real quick, the beginning of January, you've got some stained glass classes coming up?
Yeah, we've got that planned. We're also in the now we're trying to get all of our classes signed up because people get real busy, and we want to make sure that we put the reservation in. ArtSpace will be really busy because we'll have a new exhibit, but our stained glass classes and our clay classes are real popular. So we've earmarked January 6th and January 13th, which are Saturdays, and it's a 6-hour class, but we have a new lab. So they're down there just working away and getting some really neat designs. So that's kind of a break from all the holiday rush. You can come and concentrate and then use our lab, because once you take the class, you can come in anytime and use that space to make more.
All right, and real quick, a New World One Ohio Women to Watch. That exhibit is coming to ArtSpace, and we're lucky to get it.
Yes, it's only going to be in 5 places, and then one of the artists will go to the National Women's Museum in Washington. So we're really looking forward to this. It's a big show. It's going to take about every linear foot of ArtSpace, but this is an exciting show, and this is just branching out into new territory, new work, very contemporary, very evoking, but it's going to be exciting.
All right, we'll hear more about that too. Oh, Sally, so much happening. Thanks for joining us today.
Well, thank you for having me.
All right, don't go away. Noon Edition continues in a moment.